These are 7 mistakes you're making when playing Playnow on NBA 2K22. A lot of these mistakes are stuff that I do all the time. I can't, what the? Doing every now. So the first one is you play way too slow. So this is probably mine. All right, so 2K already has like a bad momentum system, but you're not playing with no type of momentum, no type of energy when you're playing slow. That's when you're walking the ball up the court, you're trying to ISO with one player, you just don't have any energy going on. So it's like 2K actually has a momentum system. Like the faster you play, the faster and more physical your defense is. Like just the faster you play, 2K just awards who plays fast. So that's why you see guys coming out into the games and literally just jumping straight on you and just they just play fast this whole R2 the whole game, press square, because 2K actually rewards that, which is stupid. But the second one is, and this is something I recently been doing because I started winning games, is you're not making enough adjustments, bro. So that means you're playing a game and you come out with one strategy. And I talk about it all the time, like players that aren't good, you gotta have a plan A, B, C, D, E, all that. The problem with 2K is everybody's good enough to do everything. So they can shoot, there's under the basket cheese, there's the pick and roll cheese. It's so much stuff. So it's like you literally can't miss out. Now for me personally, I don't take advantage of the cheese of all that stuff, but still, like, it's basketball, so you can do different things. So I started using different game plans, different freelancers, try to sub in different players of the game when something is not going on. So that actually leads to number 3, which is you're not patient enough.
They're gonna turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds then.
Even though it's 5-minute quarters, it seems like it goes by pretty quick because guys play super fast. They try to make you quit the game in 2 seconds, and if you're not patient enough, that will happen. Like, it's gonna happen. Like, you're gonna be down by 10 at a point, sometimes even 15. I came back from 15, 20-point leads in 5-minute quarters, but like, it's possible. Like, I say it almost every game, like, it's 5-minute quarters, bro. Like, it's not one possession. You're not going to lose just because they scored. But that's that's what they want to do. They want to come out here and play fast and make you quit, because people don't want to play full games. Like, they just want to win. So if you make adjustments, like number 2, if you make adjustments and understand that you're probably going to be down a lot in the game, then you can make it throughout the whole game. Like, I've been in so many close games because I'll be down by 10, but then I'll come back because I understand, like, the game's not over. Like, he's originally not gonna know what to do. He's originally gonna make a mistake. I'm gonna catch a run. I'm gonna start getting some momentum. So number 4 is you don't know your weaknesses and strengths, bro. Like, you don't know which teams to use. You don't know which players' shots you know. You don't know what you're bad at on defense and offense. Like, for example, the pick and roll. I'm bad at the pick and roll not because I can't defend the pick and roll, but because 2K has the cheese where if you just hold R1 long enough and then they'll cut back. Like, I've been doing that, you know, because people try to play as a center. I've been doing that, but that's me taking advantage of the player. People are taking advantage of the AIs because they can't spin around or they can't recognize a pass fast enough if you're on defense. So you can, people are just holding L1 and telling their center to go back. And it's an easy pick and roll. Like, that's my weakness, but my strengths are, like, I could take advantage of players, like, real well. Like I said, I take advantage of players. People take advantage of the game and the BS of the game and the cheese of the game. Even if you go back to my 2K2, I'll throw the clip in there. If you go back to my 2K21 videos, bro, all the stuff that people are doing now with, like, beating the zone and telling the center to go back and stuff like that, I've been doing that, like, because I take advantage of players. So that's my strength. Like, I actually play basketball. It's a weakness too, because this game doesn't really favor realistic basketball, which is the next topic, but it doesn't favor realistic basketball. But still, there's obviously an aspect to the game that has basketball. So that's my strength, is my basketball knowledge and IQ. The next one is you rely too much on realism. This game is 2K22. I think next gen period is probably, like, the worst, like, simulation of basketball. It's got to be the worst, bro. Like, that's why I don't like the game so much. It's just because I don't think 2K has down pat, like, what players can actually do and what you can do. Like, I just played a game where I dropped like 20 points with Patrick Beverly. Just because I can green so much, it's so easy to play because it's not realistic. And I mean, to the point that, like, the way that the actual NBA is going now, like, you got guys like, it's more people playing like Steph now because Steph was like the only video game like player, but now you got like 4 or 5 people pulling up from half court throughout every game. Like it happens. So that John Stockton pick and roll, that little like slow realistic basketball, like that doesn't work as much as it should on 2K. It's more of a video game this year. It's more arcade-ish this year. So you're gonna have to like accept it. Me, I'm stubborn. I don't care. Like, game is stupid, but I'm still play the way I play. I'm just accept the losses. Like, so next on it is lack of skill. Like, this is probably one of the biggest things too for me. Like, I can't shoot sometimes. People actually sit around and look up videos on how to shoot, how to dribble. There's nothing wrong with it. You're trying to be good with the game, but I don't do that. So it's like, if I suck and I can't shoot, people go the extra mile. Like, they watch videos for hours on how to be good at this game, like, because they care about winning. Like, so if you care about winning and you're losing, like, this is gonna help you. But for me personally, people that like me who don't really care about winning, like, this doesn't affect me. Like, I already know I'm trash. And the last one is kind of similar to knowing your strengths and weaknesses. It's you're not using the right teams. For me, like, I don't really favor my teams. Like, I think 2K21 I did. Like, I was using like the Mavericks a lot because I just love using Luka. But because I make videos on it, like, I don't want to keep using the same teams over and over. So I'll use teams that I have no idea how to use just to like switch up the content. But realistically, like, I would probably be using the same 3 teams. And if I wasn't recording videos and if I was trying to get the GOAT trophy, I would be using the same 3 teams, the same 3 or 4 teams to win games. You have to use teams that you know how to use. If you're using, I'm thinking of a team. If you're using the Heat, but you don't know how to shoot with Kyle Lowry, you don't need to be using them. That's probably your favorite team, but still, you don't need to be using the Heat. Use Warriors if you need to, bro. Use a team that you know how to shoot the player, you know how to play defense with this player, and you know how to dribble with this player, you know how to finish with this player. You gotta use teams that you know how to use. So those are 7 reasons why you're not winning Playnow games. I am gonna be dropping a video on how to win. Like, I mean, I talked a little bit about it, like, on some of these topics, like why you're making a mistake and kind of how to fix them. But still, I still want to make an actual video on how to win and how to dominate. I did a video on how to abuse like off-ballers and whatnot, like people that just sit off the ball. But I kind of want to do like a more in-depth one on like how to win overall. I just think it's a lot of tactics I use that if you use them, like, because like I said, I don't have that much skill in the game. So if I had the skill along with like my knowledge of basketball and all that, like, I'd probably win every game. I swear to God, just because I know how to play. It's just you know how to shoot better than me. People go the extra mile to be good at this game. I don't. So a lot of these, like, I'm telling y'all, because I feel like other people care. Like, I don't, unless I'm recording a video on 2K22, I don't play this game. Like, my friends send me invites all the time. I do not play this game in my free time. I don't like next gen at all. I don't like 2K21. I don't like 2K22. But yeah, subscribe to stay tuned for the next video when I'm explaining ways you can win and ways you can get better. So click the playlist to watch some of my Playnow videos. You know what I'm saying? Binge watch all of those. You'll see a lot of these mistakes in there. I talk about them. Normally, it's at the start of the game, I kind of like point out like what I need to be doing and like what I shouldn't be doing in the game. And I'll see you guys in the next one.